So I would like to make a disclaimer. I got a baby cat, a kitten. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I got a kitten, and as you know, kittens are very playful, and so she's going to be playing in the background. Hopefully she isn't too loud. Granted, she's a baby, so she can do what she wants because I love her a lot. Oh, but like I said, my next video would be about this grave vandalization, grave vandalizing. Yeah. Yeah. Now, this is a very serious topic, and I really thought about how, disgusting it was for someone to do that to a deceased child of all people. I mean, regardless, vandalizing anyone's grave is awful. And I mean, I learned about Alejandro through my sister. They were friends. Her friends, and they were all friends. Since she was his friend here, his death meant a lot to her, and I could tell that it really affected her. If you don't know who Ale is or what happened to him, I'll just tell you we could easily find. Ale was 13 when he was with his 3 friends crossing the road where he was hit by a truck. And he was caught under the truck and dragged several feet, killing him, sadly. But, he had bullies then, and even in death, they still want to torture this child. I believe since the making of this video, it has been 8 months since his death. And I can tell from his family, because I found them on YouTube, that they're doing phenomenal, honestly. They're doing really great. I don't even know if I could, stay strong like she has, or her children. But, his bullies still continue to bully him, having accounts saying, fuck Alejandro, or this and that, and it doesn't make you fucking cool to literally torture a deceased child, anyone. Making fun of someone who's dead isn't funny, or cool, or makes you look badass. It really doesn't. Now, I took a look at the video because she posted about it, and I looked at the video that was put on this person's story, and I recorded that bit of the video and took screenshots of every time I could see skin or face, even if it wasn't much. Of course, I did that by slowing it down personally, and oh my god, it took really long, but so I got Instagram and decided to start looking. Honestly, within 2 days, I found my first suspect because, when I looked at him, I could see that there were several similarities. Like, I was like, okay. And so I took it to Sketch, and I traced the outline of the face, the outline of the eyes, the lip, and all the tattoos I could, because he had tattoos. He had one on his, I think it's right. It was like a flower, a very thin one. It wasn't well done. It was just like an outline of a flower, And then the other one was a name that I can't really read, honestly. And I started comparing, and I see that this person has to be the same person. If not, it's a relative, and it's not that far. Like, I wouldn't say cousin. I'd say sibling, And so after doing all of that, I noticed that the hair isn't floppy in the first picture of the half body that I found, and the screenshots. So, it wouldn't flop down to his face. It would stay there. In the video that they put on the story, there wasn't any visible tattoo that you could see. Granted, they were wearing, a baggy black hoodie. And so, the hand picture, though, I realized that from maybe the angle he was taking it was his right hand. And so, I see that there were knuckles shown, but it wasn't the knuckles that had the tattoos on them. I think it was like the third knuckle down, So the first two knuckles were shown, and I was like, okay, if I'm wrong, that could be the left hand, and he doesn't have any tattoos there. So, I started by looking up the user and see who they followed, and I just basically typed in fuck Alejandro, and I found like 2 accounts. One of them said something along the lines of, y'all keep taking down my motherfucking accounts down, keep reporting me. And then another one just had screenshots of people saying that they were an awful person for vandalizing his grave, and that, this and that. And he was like, haha, you're fucking stupid, this and that, or I'm gonna do what I want. Not long, I saw that he followed the other account. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is the account with only a picture? And it follows the account the mom's following. Let's keep tabs, because this fucker likes to put a lot of shit about her son, and it's really, really disgusting. So yeah, I followed until I found a person, and I thought it was him, and I held off the video because I didn't want to make assumptions, but I knew deep down that this was him. And then I later showed my sister and her friend, who had recently talked to the mother, and the friend said that yes, it's him. She confirmed it for me, and well, this is where we are now, several days after the incident, because I didn't want to get caught up in something. I don't know how his parents are, I'm not trying to catch something that I can't afford, if you feel me. Regardless, I did send his photo to the police and to the mom saying, I think this is the person. And, I just hope he really stops, because this is awful, This isn't something someone should be doing. He should honestly he should use his free time for something other than bringing down someone else's, day. Stupid. Regardless, I hope you were having a good day. And if you would like, drop by Josie's video. Just, maybe just drop some hearts down for her. She's a strong woman, I know she is. And she did a hell of a good job, honestly, from what I've seen. And goodbye.